Only on 4, hands behind his back, both in handcuffs tonight. This landscaper now has plans for legal defense. News 4 had multiple complaints about the contractor, saying he'll do a job but never holding up his end of the deal.
Only News 4's Ashley Lincoln confronted the man. She is live tonight. And Ashley, police say this guy has a pattern.
That's right, Corey. We did find out that he has past convictions of burglary and theft. We took his business here to the BBB, where we found out he has a F ranking for that business and several similar complaints from customers stating that they paid money for services that weren't completed. Are you stealing from your clients?
Not at all.
That's landscaper Tommy Luther of Tom's Tree Service, now accused of stealing from clients he promised to serve.
The jobs being completed.
St. Anne showed up with 10 officers with rifles at my house for this. It's a little waste of resources.
Thursday afternoon, News 4 was there as St. Anne police took Luther to jail after being charged of felony stealing.
The customers say it's not a waste of resources.
After a St. Anne homeowner says Tommy Luther stole from him after this incomplete tree removal job.
He talks real smooth and real, nice to you, and you think, okay, it's cool. And then next thing you know, boom, he's gone.
This St. Anne resident didn't want his face shown.
I'm disappointed. Well, I feel worse that I was a dummy. Because I'm a nice guy. And, nice guys get stepped on.
His backyard is covered with branches and logs, which he says Luther left after he gave him some money for the job.
I'm just thinking he's going to come back.
But the homeowner says Luther hasn't since March 8th. He says he paid Luther $1,100 up front after being quoted $3,000 for the job, but he never heard or saw from Luther again. The homeowner called News 4 and filed a report with St. Anne police.
He won't return calls.
News 4 started investigating. We found Luther's company has an F rating from the Better Business Bureau. Several customers have detailed their experiences with Luther to the BBB. They say he has a pattern. After the customers pay, he takes the money and leaves the jobs incomplete.
We did look at the job. It's incomplete. What do you have to say about that?
He still owes us a lot more money than we actually were paid.
You haven't been out there since the beginning of March.
You don't know the facts, ma'am.
Little did I know that he was going to be a shyster. Do your homework on these people, because for as much as you want to trust people, there's just those people out there that are going to take advantage of you.
And the homeowner also tells us that he is thankful to the St. Anne Police Department for moving fast on this case. He says he does hope that justice comes out of this situation, and he hopes his story can prevent someone else from going through this. We did find out that Luther is being held on a $5,000 bond at the St. Louis County Jail. In downtown, Ashley Lincoln, News 4.
All right, Ashley, thank you. The BBB does urge customers not to pay for jobs up front and only pay a small deposit. They have a list of other tips to protect yourself from situations like this. And we'll have more information on that story and Ashley's story on the KMOV News app.